first time Ken on the show? It's your first time on the show?
What was that?
You leave it to the.
Testing mic 1, 2, 3.
You heard it?
Good now?
All right, we got it.
Uh-oh, we
We
got
got audio now. There you go.
All right, restart.
Repeat everything.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Week 5 edition of high school football picks. On my right, Mr. Gary Swallow, Mr. Kenneth Manuel. This is the pride of Mamou, Louisiana. Came all the way down to see us tonight. The best damn cook anywhere. Mr. Cody Fontenot came down and cooked for us, and he's going to make some picks with us. Sorry about the audio confusion, but we are ready to rock and roll now. We're back. Shout outs. We got that taken care of. We're going to go ahead and go back to Evangel. Evangel just fired their head coach. First time 0-4 in a good time. What can you say about Evangel, Kenneth?
Well, like everybody knows, they just now fired their head coach. They brought in a guy that used to be a coach for Evangel, and let's just say that probably one of the best coaches out of Louisiana. I look for him to turn things around real fast over there. It's just not the typical Evangel team that we all used to. But like I said, I mean, he will turn things around. If not this year, definitely next year, guys. Yeah.
Gary Swallow, next headline. Go ahead and take that one.
That's Eunice.
Yes.
Eunice with the COVID. That's shocking, and I'm really worried about the way that everything's happening with COVID. But Eunice is going to be out for 2 weeks because they had COVID virus. They were tested positive, and that's going to really be hard on the playoff push and everything like that. Keep those kids motivated and polished up. All I can say is, hopefully everything will come out all right. Godspeed, get healthy, and hopefully we can get this back to normal because I'd hate for Eunice to end their season this way.
For real. Kaplan gets first win of the season over ERAF. That's a big headline. First win of the season for a team that's been in the semis a lot lately. Phil Platt beats on Kenneth's Mamou Green Devils on the final play of the game. Phil Platt over Mamou. Hurts your heart?
Yep, it does. I mean, Mamou lost a lot of seniors from last year, so you expect them to be rebuilding this year. But they got a 0-4 Prairie team that they play this week, so hopefully they can rebound.
Lafayette Lions wins a defensive showdown against New Iberia to stay perfect on the season. That score was 7-0.
That's amazing. That's a defensive.
That's a tight game.
Yeah.
Battle.
Lake Charles College Prep looks prime for a state title run after hanging 73 last week.
3 points in a high school football game.
What can y'all say on Lake Charles College Prep? You think it's state of us?
It's a lot of speed on that team.
Well, it's stayed a bus in a lot of ways because you got so much speed and but I mean you can hang a bunch of points early in the year. If you don't make it last and keep it going, man, you're gonna have so. I'm hoping that they get into some tight games to learn how to play 4 quarters before they get to the playoffs. But I see them going far.
Big wins for Lafayette Christian Academy and Notre Dame sets up a huge district showdown this coming Friday night. LCA Notre Dame, you might see a rematch down the road in the playoffs or the state championship. But big matchup this week for those two teams. Big upset win. Brother Martin takes down defending state champion Archbishop Rummel. So big upset there.
Yes, that was surprising.
We were all at Popeyes after we went to Grambling to watch Acadiana play, and we was following the Eunice game. Eunice, double overtime thriller to take down Rain. Yep. Yeah. A pick 6 for the win for Catholic Appointment P. you feel for Sacred Heart because that game should have been going in overtime. And heck of a play by Matthew Langlois. Matthew Langlois just committed to LSU.
Right.
Late surge for Cameron Crow to beat Turlings. That score was 10-7 Turlings at halftime, and it was all
Joe something.
Cecilia wins the Civil War, and Breaux Bridge falls to 0-4. Yeah, that's because of the phone call. St. James and Lutcher lives up to the hype. First win for St. Ed's over a 5A program. Acadiana road trip to Grambling. They stayed perfect on the season. And a tale of two halves for the Basile versus Pulvary game. Fellas, let's make picks.
Let's do it.
Holden did his picks before we went live, so we will read those picks out also. So let's go right to left. Let's go my right all the way this way. Let's start with you, Kenneth, Gary, myself, and then you, Big Cody. All right, 2-2 Bunky at 1-3 Winfield. Who's gonna win that? Oh, okay. You like who?
I like Winfield.
Winfield? Okay. Gary, who you like?
I'm going Bunky, man. I got a buddy of mine that's actually coaching at Bunky this year, first year there, and he seems to be helping them out a little bit. So I'm going to shoot for Bunky.
Yeah, big win for Bunky last week. 10-9 game. But I have to lean with the home team here, Gary. I got to go with Winfield. Don't know much about them, but I'm going with the home team. Big Cody?
I'm looking for a Balky.
You like Bunky? So a split to start off the first picks, and Holden went Bunky also. All righty. Oh, we got a couple undefeated teams. 4-0 Manny hits the road and goes play 3-0 Voyles. A little storyline on the Voyles. They played last night. So they're going to play 2 games in 1 week.
Wow.
So Voyles played South Beauregard last night and won. So Voyles at home against a really good Manny football team. Does Voyles have enough to win this game?
I think man is a little too much, man.
I'm with you, too. I think Manny's going to do it.
Yeah, I like Manny myself. Manny goes on the road. I think they're too strong.
I'm about to go with Manny also.
Manny and Holden went Manny, so that's 5 across the board. General Trask 3-1 at 2-0 Mangum. Trap game here for Mangum, or what do you think?
General Travis is actually having a season that they ain't had in a while, man. But
They're playing inspired.
they are. But I mean, I'm gonna go with Mangum. I mean, they traditional foul. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go against them.
Yeah. What you like? What you like, Gary?
I don't know, man. They've been playing some good ball, General Trask. I'm gonna stick with them. I'm gonna go with General Trask.
General Trask. I like Mangum at home.
I'm gonna go with Jordan, man.
You like Mangum at home?
Yes, sir.
And Holden went Mangum at home also. So only person going General Trask is Garrett, but he might have a big win there. Donaldsonville 2-2 at 3-1 St. James. Big win for St. James a week ago. They took down Lutcher. Great contest there, 17-14. Donaldsonville get the road win, or St. James too much at home?
Another 2 teams that fight it out every year, man. It's just hard to go against St. James in something like this, man. They looking pretty darn good here.
I agree. I think St. James has just got a little bit, and then they're playing at home. I'll give the edge to St. James.
Yeah, too much St. James at home, looking to go repeat.
I'm gonna go with St. James too.
Holden wins St. James, so that's 5 across the board. Patterson's 2-2. They're going to take on E.D. White. They're 3-1. Should be an easy game pick here.
I think he did right to live too strong.
E.D. White across the board.
Anyway.
Holden went E.D. White's. Lutcher 2-2 at 1-3 Berwick. Lutcher looks to bounce back from a close contest with St. James last week. Road win for Lutcher.
Yeah, Lutcher's gonna bounce back big.
Yeah, I agree.
Lutcher across the board, all 5. West Feliciana 2-2 at 1-3 Glen Oaks. Do the Pales fly?
West Feliciana will win this game.
You like West Feliciana?
I agree.
I think so.
Yeah, I think too much speed on that West Feliciana side. I think West Feliciana wins big. Oh, we got a great matchup here. 3-1 Bruley at 3-1 University Lab. Last year, this was a great contest. Was it 7-3 last year? Yeah. Bruley on the road against ULab. You got defense versus offense, Kenneth.
I went back and forth with this one for a while, man. I like the way Bruley runs their offense. I really do. I watched them in person quite a few times. But I think ULab's a little too strong, man, especially this year.
I agree with you on that. I think University's going to take this one in a very close game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a different story from a year ago. I think University Lab gets the job done at home. Big Cody,
I'm gonna go with ULab also.
you like ULab? Speak up.
Yeah.
Big Cody is nervous, ladies and gentlemen. Holden was nervous, that's why he ain't on camera tonight.
Stop.
Okay, and Holden went Bruley. So Holden goes Bruley. Good deal. Parkview Baptist 3-1 at 0-4 Baker. Quick picks.
Yeah, I already made my pick.
Parkview Baptist. Parkview Baptist across the board. Madison Prep 3-0 at Mentorship Academy. Madison Prep across the board.
Yep.
Madison Prep across the board. 1-2 Kaplan gets a big win last week against ERAF, but they got to go take on St. Martinville. That is 3-1. That's not an easy task. Does Kaplan get their second win of the season?
Tigers a little too much.
St. Martin's.
St. Martinville? All across the board. Let's see. Yep. Holden went Kaplan, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, really?
Yep. He sees something we don't see, I guess.
We picked against them last week, didn't we?
ERAF 1-2 at 3-0 Ascension Catholic. Ascension Catholic makes it 4-0. What y'all think?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Holden win Ascension Catholic, so 5 across the board. You got 1-2 Abbeville versus a struggling 0-4 Crowley football team. Who do you like? You going Abbeville? I'm going Abbeville myself. Crowley falls to 0-5. That's a surprise.
I think so too. But if they're going to win a game this year, this is going to probably be the one Crowley's going to win. But I don't see it happening.
Holden went Abbeville also. Iota 1-2 at 1-2 Ville Platte Bulldogs versus Bulldogs. Which Bulldogs come out on top?
Iowa.
You like the Iota Bulldogs?
Sir.
Garrett?
Yep.
Iota.
I'm about to go with Iota.
Iota, and Holden, Iota, 5 across the board. 0-2 Mamu at 0-4 Pine Prairie. Something's got to give, folks. Who's going to get their first win? Does he stick with the home team, Gary?
I don't know.
Does he stick with the home team, or does he think the Panthers are going to win at home? Waiting on this pick.
My boys are young this year, but I'm not gonna go against them on this game. I'm gonna go for my move on this one, guys. Yeah, I'm with my picks.
I agree because I'll be honest with you, I think my move does have athletes, so I'm going to go with my move.
And that's going to be 3 in a row, folks. My move for me also.
I'm gonna go with my move also.
You know you want to go Pine Prairie. And Holden went Pine Prairie. That's a game that he can win.
Yeah.
Yeah, very easily.
They got athletes.
All right, the big one down the road Thursday night. Northwest 2-2 at a 3-0 Church Point Battling Bear football team. Battling Bears roll, or does the Raiders come in and upset the Bears?
Allen Bears are a little too much.
I agree. I think Church Point's going to do what they got to do.
Yeah, I think Church Point is off to a great start this season. I think Church Point's going to roll, and I think they have a good shot to win the district title also this year.
Most definitely.
Yeah, Church Point stays undefeated in my
I'm
opinion.
about to go with the Bears.
You like the Bears? And Holden likes the Bears also. That's 5 across the board for Church Points. 2-1 South Bow at 0-2 Westlake. This will be South Bow second game this week. Does South Bow have enough?
Yeah, I think South Bowl pulls this one out.
I do too. I think South will go.
South Bow and Holden likes South Bow also. 5 across the board. Lake Charles College Prep, we said it, they could be the state champion at the end of the year. We could see Lake Charles College Prep holding up the trophy.
Correct.
Can they stay perfect on the season when they take on St. Louis, which is 1-2? Lake Charles College Prep, how many points are they going to score?
A lot. I think it's going to be one-sided. I hate to say it that way, but I think it's going to be a one-sided ball game.
Okay. Kiddo?
I agree.
LCCP for me,
I'm going with them also.
LCCP for Big Cody, and LCCP for Holden. Jennings 4-0. They're gonna go take on 2-2 Leesville team. Leesville, pretty good football team, but does the Bulldogs offense get stopped this week?
Hey, big Gary, I'll come back to this.
I'll be honest with you. I think Leesville's going to give them a game, but I think Jennings is going to win.
Yeah, until somebody shuts down that offense that's scoring 40 plus a game, I gotta pick Jennings.
I'm gonna go with Jennings too.
Come on, you Leesville hater.
Big Jennings.
Holden
It's
wins.
gonna be close.
His hand was shaking in circle there.
It's gonna be a real close game.
Marksville 2-2 at 0-4 Buckeye. Quick picks. Marksville across the board. Holden likes Marksville. Sterlington 2-2 at 1-2 Wassman. Wassman's record doesn't defy their team. Sterlington's always a good state championship contender. Does Sterlington go on the road and beat Wassman on their home field?
I think so.
Sterlington?
Yeah, I think Sterling.
I like
I'll
Sterlington
go
too.
Sterling.
You can't always go with me, Big Cody. You gotta go with your gut.
I'll pick away from you, so I go with my gut.
And Holden likes Sterlington. Newman 4-0 at Riverside. They're 2-0. What a great contest this is. Does Riverside outscore Newman this week?
I went back and forth on this one, guys. I mean, as y'all know, Newman got a big time recruit at quarterback. I'm gonna go with the home team on this one. I really will. I think Riverside's a little too much.
Gary.
I'm sorry, I can't go against Newman. I've seen it, but the only thing that I'm gonna tell you on this is I think Riverside has got the firepower to stay with Newman. How will Arch Manning handle the pressure? That's the key. If he stands up and does what most of the Mannings have done at Newman, I think they're gonna come out on top. But it's gonna be a close one. It will be a close game.
The only time we've seen Riverside this year, they hung up 61 on Catholic Appointed Pete
Right.
and gave up 57.
Yeah.
I think Newman lights up the scoreboard, and I don't know if it's gonna be close. That's my pick.
I see Newman taking it.
You like Newman?
Yeah.
Holden likes Newman also.
Gary
Gary, you Newman?
Newman.
Newman. Vermilion Catholic looking to stay unbeaten, and I think they will. They're playing a weak Highland Baptist team. They're 1-1. Vermilion Catholic looks like they're trying to make a push for the state title. So BC across the board.
Yeah.
BC across the board. Westminster having a good season. They're 3-1. They're going to take on a team that got their hearts broke last week on a pick six for the win. Sacred Heart looks to bounce back at home. They're 3-1. Trojans, Crusaders. Who gets their fourth win of the season?
I think Sacred Heart bounces back, man. I'm gonna go ahead and root for my Evangeline Parish team.
I agree with you. I really did. I agree. I think Sacred Heart is gonna, basically, first of all, they got their heart broke, and I think they're gonna just have a chip on their shoulders to come out just fired up.
I like Sacred Heart also. Got a good quarterback duo. They run a 2-quarterback system. They got good athletes playing quarterback this year.
I'm going to Trojans.
St. Ed's versus North Central. Do we have to debate this one?
No.
Trojans?
No.
St. Ed's
Blue
Blue
Jays.
Jays. All right. Let's tone it down.
This is y'all pick, guys.
2-1 Oberlin at 1-2 Port Barry. Got a lot of injuries, Gary.
Oh, I know.
Got a lot of injuries. Got a backup quarterback. You're down to your 5th string tailback. Your middle linebacker is playing quarterback now. Everybody's playing out of position. Can the Devils find a way at home to win a close game and stop Oberlin's speed on the outside?
In a word, Oberlin's got too much. We're just so broken up. You've got turmoil that was, I was on the field last week. I saw what was going on. I will give kudos to the young man that's playing quarterback now. He is young. He threw some beautiful passes and everything like that. Had a lot of things that happened that I'm not going to go into. But I don't see, I honestly hope that they can score some points, but I don't see them beating Oberlin. I just don't do it.
They did scrimmage Oberlin and when they were healthy as well as the scrimmage.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, but I mean,
No,
this
just
is
to help out Kenneth and them.
in a game, I just don't see them.
So you like Oberlin.
Oh, I think Oberlin's going
Kenneth,
Oh,
Oberlin
yeah,
or Fullberry?
Oberlin. I think the run game.
I can't go against my level now.
Big Cody, you going Fullberry?
You don't have to.
What if Corberry was playing at KDM?
Holden with Oberlin, and I'm gonna go another week with Fullberry.
I hope I'm wrong. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I hope I'm wrong. I will be the first one to tell
If
you.
Corberry was healthy, I
I
would
wanna see
Corberry.
But right now, with all the injuries, you got all these people out. God, I wish I was wrong, but I don't see it.
Yep, I want them to win, but I don't know if we can with the injuries.
I think Forbear pulled some miracles.
Grand Lake, 3-1 at Hamilton Christian. They're 1-1. Hamilton Christian could ruin Grand Lake's chances at a district title this week. Can Hamilton Christian open up the door for Basile to set up a winner take all week 10?
I think this game could be a lot closer than a lot of people think. But I'm gonna, I'll take Grand Lake in this one, but in a close game,
Closer?
very close.
I agree. Watching Grand Lake and Basile opened my eyes to them, but I'm not too familiar with Hamilton Christian other than, the history. But I'm gonna go with Grand Lake. I just think that their athletes are, man, they got some horses on that team.
Yeah, number one, probably gonna have a big night. Yeah, I gotta go Grand Lake myself. Holden likes Grand Lake, and Grand Lake across the board. Sorry, Sam Bacon. We
I
won't,
hope I'm
we
wrong.
won't
Sam.
Hamilton to win. Oof. Y'all see the next game?
Oh, wow.
0-4 Maryville versus 0-3 Gaydon. Who gets that first win?
I'm gonna go with Gate on this one, man. They usually have some pretty good athletes up there.
Gaydon at home?
Yes, sir.
I'm going with Gaydon at
Yeah,
home also.
That's the only reason I'm going with, because I have no idea how these teams are. Undoubtedly, they're struggling or rebuilding, both of them. But the fact that Gaydon is at home, I'm going to go with that.
Yep, I like Gaydon at home myself.
I'll go with Gato.
Holden likes Gaydon also. Basile, 1-2. They're gonna hit the road and go play a really good East Beauregard team that is 2-1. Got some big boys on that team, I was told. Does Basile have another second half surge like they did last week, or do they put it all together in all 4 quarters this week?
I think they're gonna put it together. Running game's a little too strong for East Bow, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with another Benjamin Parish team this week. On this pick.
Man, I want Basile to win, but I don't think they can. I think East Beauregard's going to win. That's just a gut feeling.
Yeah, I think Basile's gonna have to.
They're going to have to play
They're gonna have to open up the run by establishing the pass this week. If they can get a couple plays down the field through the play action, I think number 9 can have a big night.
I hope they can, because I really would like to see them do it.
But I think if they can't complete passes down the field, I think each Beauregard can stop the run. But I still like Basile on the road.
I'll go with East Beauregard.
Oof. And Holden likes East Beauregard, so we got 2 for the Bearcats. And let's move on to the next one. Big matchup here. You got the defending state champions from 1A and Division 4 clashing. Wichita Christian state champs in Division 4 last year. They're going to hit the road and go take on the 1A state champs, Oak Grove. Both teams are 4-0. Who goes 5-0?
Man, that is going to be tough.
Hold on, we're going to put the pressure on Big Cody. Big Cody,
I'm gonna go with Oak Grove.
Oak Grove at home. Kenneth?
I'm gonna go with a visiting team, man.
Wichita Christian,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett?
You know, I like Oak Grove and all that, but man, Washita Christian has such tradition. I mean, they've become a dynasty in that, you know, that the small, I call it the small school division. I gotta go with Washita Christian.
I like Wichita Christian on the road also. I think that quarterback has a big night, has a big kid. He's gonna be a big prospect. Holden likes the Wichita Christian also. I know he likes that quarterback also. South Plaquemines 3-1, gonna hit the road and take on Lafayette, which is 4-0. Trap game here for Lafayette. Can they go 5-0, or is South Plaquemines athletes too much?
I'm gonna take Lafayette on this one, 5-0.
Yeah,
I think so too.
did you go New Iberia last week?
No, I didn't.
Did you go New Iberia or you were Lafayette?
I like Lafayette, I think.
I ain't gonna make the mistake again. I'm picking Lafayette to go 5-0. And you know who their only loss this year is gonna be to? The Wrecking Rams.
I believe it.
I'm gonna go Lafayette too.
Holden wins Lafayette. St. Helena 2-2 at 1-2 a meet. That's a surprise there. It meets 1-2 this year. I like to meet at home. Holden likes to meet at home. What y'all like?
I'm gonna say it.
You like St. Helena? First time Big Cody says I'm going against y'all.
I went back and forth the last 2 days on this pick, man. This is the team that knocked out Mahmoud out of the semis in
Tell us the year.
in 03,
Okay.
2003.
2003, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with St. Helena on this one, man. It's hard to go against a meet, but I'm gonna pick St. Helena. They always produce real good athletes out there.
You pick Garrett?
Man, that's hard. I mean, I don't know. That's like you said, it's hard to go against a meet. I think I'm gonna go with them. Go with them meet.
Okay. Dunham 1-2 at a red hot Episcopal football team. Episcopal 4-0. Dunham 1-2. Does Episcopal stay undefeated? Holden thinks so. Holden picks Episcopal. Kenneth.
Yeah, I agree with Holden on this one. Yeah, this one moves up to 5-0. I agree.
I agree too.
I agree also.
Me too.
5 across the board. Catholic New Iberia 1-3 at 2-2 West St. Mary. I think this is the week for Catholic New Iberia to roll. What y'all think?
I'm gonna go with New Iberia.
Holden likes West St. Mary.
Yeah, I think Catholic bounces back in this one.
I'm not sure. I think, man, that's gonna be hard. I think West St. Mary's gonna win. They got the home field advantage and all this. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Okay. Laurelville 4-0 at 1-3 Delcom. Laurelville 5-0 fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
5-0 Laurelville. 1-3 Homer Christian at 2-0 Ascension Episcopal. Ascension Episcopal too strong.
Yes, sir.
5 across the board. Generate 2-2 at 2-1 Franklin.
I like Franklin in this
I
one.
like Franklin.
Yeah. Me too.
Rose Pine 1-2 at 0-2 Vinton. You picking Rose Pine this week, Jeff?
Yes, I will. I sure will. I think they bounce back.
I like Rose Pine also.
Me too.
Oakdale 2-1 at 2-2 Kinder. Kinder is a strong football team this year.
I think Kinder keeps it going, man.
Kinder keeps it rolling.
Me too. I think they're gonna just keep it going.
And Holden likes Kinder, Holden like Rose Pine, and Holden like Franklin. Landry Walker 1-1 at 2-2 Southside. I'm gonna go ahead and say Landry Walker.
Yeah, I agree. The old pair of Walker Chargers. I think they bounce back.
Go Southside.
Me too. I'm going Southside.
We got Holden Southside, Gary Southside, Cody Southside, and 2-4 Landry Walker. Westgate 1-2 at 1-3 Lakeshore. Lakeshore's having a down year. Holden likes Westgate. I like Westgate also. Shout out to Harry Coleman.
I like Westgate.
I like that. Westgate also.
Westgate across the board.
Yeah.
Okay. 0-3 Opelousas at 2-1 Livonia. Talked to Daniel Francis earlier today. He was telling me about their matchup with Livonia this week. But got to pick against Daniel this week. I got to go with Livonia.
I agree.
Coaches at OHS. Yep. Oof. Bro, Beauchamp ran into a juggernaut this week, folks. 1-3 Beauchamp at 3-1 Cecilia. Cecilia across the board, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look, Holden likes Livonia. 0-4 Bro Bridge at 1-3 Thibodeau. I'm giving the home field advantage to Thibodeau.
Yeah, I think Robridge is going to continue to slide.
5 across the board for Thibodeau. 4-0 at St. Thomas More at 2-2 Turlings. St. Thomas More too strong.
I think so, yeah.
Setting up a big matchup with St. Thomas More and Karen Crow down the road.
Right.
Karen Crow 4-0 at 2-1 Northside. Northside got some confidence. 2 wins, but the Golden Bears too strong in this one.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think so.
They're gonna take it.
Karen Crow across the board. North Vermilion versus Rain. I think Rain wins this one. Wolves. Kenneth?
Yeah, I'll go with the Wolves on this.
Alrighty. 3-1 Mandeville at 0-2 Fountain Blue. Holding and win against the school, Gary.
Oh,
Holden
really?
did not beat
Oh, my
Fountain
God.
Blue. Holden picked Mandeville.
No fade, huh?
Oh, man. Holden likes Mandeville. Shout out to David Henry's son, quarterback from Mandeville.
He beat him last year 40 to nothing.
Mandeville across the board.
Yes, that's right.
Good deal. Denham Springs 0-4 running into Zachary this week. Zachary's 4-0. Zachary across
They
the
go
board.
to 5-0. Yeah.
Yeah. Live Oak 2-2 against Walker this week. Walker. I like Walker. Holden likes Walker.
Go live over.
Live Oak.
Go with Live Oak just because of their coaching, man.
Live Oak.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm going to go Live Oak.
Couple of 4-0 teams. Scotlandville 4-0. Central 4-0.
That's
Who
gonna be a
wins
game,
this
big
game?
time.
Holden likes Central.
I think Central will go 5-0.
You like Central at home?
It'll be a shootout. I just think Scotlandville got too many athletes. I think their athletes are a little better than Central, but in a tight game.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be really tight. I think it's going to be a barn runner, but I think Central's going to come out on top.
Yeah, give it to the home team in this one. If Scotlandville was home, they would beat them by 40. But Central at home, they're going to beat them by a close score. I like Central at home.
Now, this one here.
0-2 Como versus 0-2 Sulphur. I think Sulphur's the better football team.
I think so too. I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Sulphur?
yeah. Oh, everybody goes Sulphur. 4-0 Acadiana Wrecking Rams at New Iberia 3-1. Acadiana has proved it doesn't matter where they go in the state of Louisiana,
Go Rams.
they will come out on top. So Acadiana, big. Scared?
You're right. Yeah. Katie.
Rams, holding up the Rams. Kenneth, you like New Iberia?
No, I mean, I like New Iberia, I really do. And I think it'll be close for one half of football. And then after that, I think Acadiana is just going to do what they do.
Good deal. Caldwell Parish at Welsh. Caldwell Parish?
You go with Welsh.
Welsh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Last game to pick, fellas. 4-0. Notre Dame hits the road and goes takes on a 2-1 Lafayette Christian Academy. Lafayette Christian Academy won this game last year on some late game heroics. Does Lafayette Christian roll at home, or is Notre Dame gonna wear them down with their power?
Notre Dame's too tough.
You like Notre Dame?
With the Pioneers.
Holden said Notre Dame.
I'm going to take LCA in this one.
Remember,
just because I watched them play against
LCA has
Acadiana.
a freshman quarterback.
They do. I agree. I really believe that their defense is going to keep them in this game all the way to the end, and they're going to prevail.
I'm with you too. I think LCA is going to do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, in my prediction across the board, the winner of this game has a straight shot to the state championship.
You got potential 1 seed on the line in this game. I think LCA gets a big play some point of that game in the second half, and I think LCA at home gets the win, and they win district. And God, Fort Lauderdale has to travel there next week. Oof.
Put blinders on.
That is our game picks, folks. Big Cody, any last words for everyone watching at home?
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
That's right.
And
They play
I want you going to Auburn this weekend.
on Auburn this weekend. Kenneth, any last words?
Go Demons, go Tigers, and who that?
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Gary?
Oh, man. You know, just Red Devil at heart. I just feel, I feel for the teams that have gone through so much in injuries. But, you know, I think that they got a lot of young people coming up, so I'm hoping that, you know, even though we're having a crazy year, I hope my Devils can actually start getting some experience and come back. You know, just like you said, go Tigers, who that, and everything like that. But it's just, you know, this is going to be an exciting week because there's some good games that are going to be going on. I think we got a lot of talking to do next, next time.
I really wouldn't mind being at that FCA Notre game.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a good game to be at.
That is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Best of luck this upcoming week to all the local teams and the teams around the state. Wish you best of luck. Stay healthy. Enjoy the memories because you never know when it's going to be your last.
Right.
Yeah. We want to thank a couple people in the back. We want to thank Mr. Lloyd coming down tonight and being our executive producer. We want to thank Holden for hanging out with us tonight and being a good sport over there and not flashing the camera. And Holly, we want to thank Holly for doing all the writing of the game picks. I want to thank Mr. Gary Swallow for letting us use his studio tonight. Thanks, Mr. Kenneth Manuel, for driving down and coming make some game picks with us. Hope we can do it again in the near future. I want to thank Mr. Big Cody here for cooking tonight. We got some pork steaks out in front, some sausage, barbecue tonight by Mr. Big Cody Fontenot. Mr. Big Cody Fontenot, that doesn't sound right.
No, but
Hey, it is what it is. And that will do it. I want to say hello to Isaac back home, Grant, David, Billy, Keith, the rest of them all at home. Thanks everyone for tuning in. That is it. And we will see you again at the end of the week. This was On the Lights. My name is Jordan Taylor. This is Big Cody, Gary Swallow, Mr. Kenneth Manuel. Have a good night.